Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin. I can't believe I'm doing this, but welcome to a LEGO DreamWorks Gabby's Dollhouse review. Today we're going to be looking at set number 10785, Bakey with Cakey Fun. This set includes 58 pieces and retails for the price of $10.99 when it releases on August 1st of 2023. Looking at the box art, you get your logo from the top. You also get your main characters as you see in the animated portion, because this is both a sort of hybrid live-action animated show for kids. I believe it's currently on Netflix at the moment, which is why we're getting Lego sets, or at least I'm not exactly sure what's happening with this. These are all going to be 4+. There's a total of 4 sets, which you'll probably also see advertised within the instructions. From the back of the box, you'll see your typical layout for a 4+ set, as well as a push tab, with this being a $10 or I guess $11 now set. Looking at the box contents, you get 2 unnumbered bags, 3 loose pieces, as well as your instruction manual. Taking a quick look at that, you get your same style you'll be seeing for every other theme, though I think the purple does bring out this set a tad bit more than any of the other plain random colors that they have. I also have to point out, with this being a 4+ set, you will see hands on like every page, wasting a few pages of paper. From the back side, you get your win guy, piece count for 2 pages, and I guess surprisingly no other advertisements for any of the other sets. I'm really surprised that they aren't pushing that. I feel kids getting this in hand, seeing the back of the instructions showing all of the other sets, they'd ask their parents to buy them. Jumping into our Minidoll included, we have Gabby, who you'll also see appear within all the other Gabby's Dollhouse sets, though this particular version only comes within this one and the biggest within the wave. You'll see different outfits for the other 2 sets. Now, you may notice a theme here. You have these little cat ears on the shoes, have little cat ears on the outfit, and you also have the cat ears on the very top of her hairpiece, which is also a brand new mold and surprisingly is not a soft plastic, which really surprised me. I thought that this would be a soft plastic, but it actually isn't. Get the accessory hole from the very top to add those little cat ears there, which is really cool as well. I expect that'll make its way to LEGO Friends at some point. Facial expression and hairpiece will be the same one you see across the board for all of Gabby's minifigures, though again this outfit, the torso, and the legs will only appear again within the biggest set within the wave. Now another little guy who needs to be talked about here is Cakey. Again, that cat theme continuing with the little whiskers from the front made of sprinkles, which I think is really adorable. I'm not exactly sure if this is accurate to the source material or not, having never watched the show. I just got this to see if I could make content out of it, and it seems like I can. And I have a really interesting talking point coming up, but as a whole, this is so great to get within a $10 set, brand new mold. You'll also see this guy appear within the largest set as well. And we have the little anti-stud from the bottom, allowing you to put him on studs. Alongside our 2 characters of the set, we happen to get some side builds, which aren't very exciting as this being a 4+ set, but we still happen to get some interesting prints and some interesting builds, which we'll end with. Starting with the kitchen cat face. I love that print on that 2x2 circular tile. I think that's really adorable, and just also adding the little chef hat from the very top. I think this is supposed to represent an oven of some type, because we get those great pieces being used. We get another little cupcake, just like the one that we saw in Gabby's hand before. We used the poop piece in white from the very top of it to represent the frosting or the whipped cream or whatever you want to call it. Honestly, this is the most annoying part, because if you carry this around, it's gonna fall right off. And I also think, just like some other things that are included, it's just another very small accessory that could get lost in a kid's collection. A build that I would be more satisfied with if this was just up a little bit more than it is our mixer, which, I mean, you do get the point across. You have this little mixing hand that goes up and down. This particular piece introduced within a collectible minifigures way back when, but I feel like, wouldn't it be better if it was just facing down like that? That's really what I would have liked to have seen maybe here, just because that's what I picture when it comes to a mixer, just this being like that-ish. Again, this being a 4+ set, it doesn't really matter to me. And we also get one of those ball turret holders as the bowl for the mixing bowl, which I find really interesting. Great to get it in a cheap $10 set. I expect once this goes on clearance, people will be picking it up for that, and that'll be a really nice part to sell on Bricklink or something. And finally, that brings us to the giant cupcake, which they're nice enough to include a little ladder off to the side. Get that clip piece connection, which also has a little slope in order to make sure that the ladder can stand up alongside your cupcake there, so then Gabby doesn't have to try and jump that high to get there. You can just have her go up a little ladder and stand around this giant cupcake thing. Now, the bottom piece of this, which you'll find loose within the box, came originally from Lego Dots. That's a theme I didn't really collect too much of, so this is my first time actually getting this giant cupcake bottom. And if you lift up the top part of this, you'll find out that it's hollow, and inside we have all these different accessories in order to decorate the top of the cake. I do find it really nice that they give us this option to store all these little objects, especially for a little kid. Helps with organizational skills and also with just keeping all of that together and not getting it lost within your collection. Speaking of the very top of the cake itself, we get these 2x2 circular tiles for donuts with the hole in the center. This particular print coming in one other Lego Friends set from this year, and also first introduced within the police station modular building, which is really cool. Frosting piece, this is my second encounter with that piece, so that's pretty cool to see in this set. I believe introduced in Lego Friends or something like that. You also get a spinny plate from the very top, so you can spin this top part of the cake if you want. And as I said, you get all these different little accessories that you're meant to place on here, like a banana. You can have a banana cake. Or even the most questionable build in here, which I don't know why they made it like this. It confuses me. I really want to know what was on the designer's mind when it came to creating this carrot and not just including the regular stem piece, because this does not look right, especially for a 4+ set. I mean, maybe they included it as a funny haha moment for the parents who are helping their kids build this thing, but I don't really like how that carrot turned out. Or maybe it's just to represent that the leaves are just falling down and not just straight up like they usually are for a carrot. I don't know if this is accurate to how they're represented within the show or anything, but it just doesn't look right, those two pieces together, if you know what I mean. But anyways, we get these sort of foam pieces here in purple, which you can place around. Get these little star pieces, which we have seen in many other sets, and also these other little toffee pieces in the pink color. So overall, for $11, is this set worth it? Well, this set is certainly not for me. I don't really know anything about the source material. I don't care for Minidolls, and 4+ sets are just not targeted to me as a 22-year-old man. I guess some good things this has going for it. As a 4+ set, you get some exclusive prints, brand new molds, especially molds that only come in $100 sets otherwise, and you do happen to get the same minifigure that comes in the most expensive set in that particular outfit, which I guess is a good bonus. Otherwise, as far as the builds go, they aren't that exciting. There are some interesting qualities to the build which I question, and also just having a banana on this cupcake build, it's so weird. I don't know what they're doing there, and also just having like donuts on it. This is clearly made for kids, unlike other things that you can sort of say is made for a wider audience than that. But anyways, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this set. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you know when I upload a new video, and look forward to more August 2023 reviews coming very soon.